Hey fam, welcome back to Tari's Lifestyle and Vlog, and thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to report a problem with your biometric residence permit card. Okay, say for instance you applied for a visa, renewal of your visa, and they send you a biometric residence permit card and there's a problem with it. What happens? What do you do? Because we know that this actually happens. It's not common, but it does happen. So if this happened to you, what would you do? Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before I go on, my name is Tari, and on this channel we talk about UK visas and immigration. We talk about life in the UK, how to successfully and safely travel to the UK, and how to settle in the UK as an immigrant. So if this is your first time of coming to my channel and you like videos like this, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. And to my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I've done a few videos about biometric residence permit card, how to replace your lost or stolen biometric residence permit card. I've done a video about a biometric card coming to an end. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll put a link up here and I'll put it in the description box for you as well. I'll put a link in the description box for you so you can have a look at the videos, and feel free to go through my channel and see if the videos there will be of benefit to you. Okay, but thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. So what do you do if there's a problem with your biometric residence permit card? So the problem could be anything at all. Say for instance there is a problem in maybe your personal details. So when you get your biometric residence permit card, there will be a letter that comes with it that says, check your biometric residence permit card, make sure everything is correct, make sure everything is as it should be. So the spelling of your name, make sure it's correct, your date of birth, make sure it's correct, the city, everything on your biometric permit card, make sure it's correct. And if it's not correct, say for instance they made a typographical error in the spelling of your name, or your date of birth was incorrect, or some other of your details are incorrect, maybe the city you were born in is incorrect, then you can report it. Okay, you can report it online through the gov.uk website, and you need to make sure you do this within 10 days. If this doesn't happen within 10 days, if you've left it for maybe 14 days or 1 month and then you decide to report it at that time, maybe you haven't checked when it arrived, which can happen sometimes, but to be honest, as soon as your biometric permit card comes, the first thing you want to do is to check it to make sure it's correct. But if for some reasons you haven't done that, and then maybe 15, 14 or 30 days down the line you decide to check, and then you saw that something is not right and you decide to report it, then you might need to apply for a replacement biometric card, and you also have to pay for this replacement. So it's really important that as soon as your biometric card comes to you, your BRP card comes to you, check it, make sure everything is correct. Okay, so that's really important. Another thing that can happen is you get a letter saying, or an email saying your biometric card is ready and it's on its way to you. So you should get that biometric card within 10 days. If you don't get it within 10 days, 11 days, 12 days, then what do you do? Okay, so if you don't get it, then what you want to do is contact the delivery company. It's usually TNT. Okay, so you need to contact them to say, my biometric card was supposed to arrive within 10 days, but it hasn't arrived. Okay, so you need to contact them, and when you get the letter, you'd always get like a text message or an email saying your card is on its way to you. If you then don't get it, then you need to contact the company, and when you contact them, you want to give them your postcode, because that's one of the things they are going to use to track your biometric residence permit card. You want to give them your postcode, and you also want to give them the consignment number. Okay, so that will be like a 9-digit code that will be sent to you. So if you've got an email, if you've received an email from them, then there will be that consignment number. If you got a text message from them to say your biometric card is on its way, not passport, your biometric card is on its way, then it will have that consignment number. So you want to give them that consignment number, and then they'll be able to track it for you. Okay, so you want to make sure you do that. Say for instance you missed the delivery. Okay, so the the courier or the delivery man came to you and you weren't available, there was no one in the house to collect your biometric residence permit card, you also need to ring them or contact the delivery company to say, okay, this thing came but I wasn't available, can you please rearrange delivery? It's really important that you do that. You need to make sure you contact them for a redelivery within 30 days, because if you don't contact them in 30 days, they would send your biometric residence permit card back to the home office, and you know what that means. Okay, so that will mean further delays, more process, more things that you need to do before the home office can send it back to you. So it's always better contact the delivery company, the courier company, rather than them sending it back to the home office. So it's really important. Okay, so what about if there's a mistake in your length of stay or in the conditions of your visa? Say for instance, you applied for a visa and you got maybe 2.5 years, depending on the route that you are applying through, and you applied again for a renewal, and instead of them to give you 2.5 years, where you know that's what you're supposed to get, or maybe 5 years, they give you 1 year, you know that's not correct. Then what you have to do is ask for an administrative review. So yes, you can ask for an administrative review. You can do that online, and it does cost £80. So yes, it's not free, it costs £80. If there's also a mistake in the conditions of your biometric card, your visa, and say for instance you're supposed to get recourse to public fund, and on your biometrics card it says no recourse to public fund, meanwhile your previous visa says recourse to public fund, or that you could claim some benefits, or you had some special conditions attached to your visa which shouldn't be, you can also request an administrative review, and again, like I said, it costs £80. Okay, so like I said, issues can happen with your biometric residence permit card. There could be mistake, your biometric card might not arrive, you might miss your biometric card delivery. So there are things that could happen. If this happens, there is a way out. Okay, so don't just think that's the end of the world, because it's not the end of the world. There is a way out. You can contact the delivery company, you can report if your biometric card hasn't arrived, there's a mistake and all of that, and hopefully you will get sorted. Okay, so this is just a quick and short one from me today. I hope this video has been helpful to someone. Maybe you have an issue with your biometric card arriving, not arriving, mistake, whatever. I hope it's been helpful. If that helped you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. By subscribing, you help us to grow and to reach more people as well. But thank you all so much. If you have any video suggestion, any questions, put them in the comment section. I'll be happy to engage with you and also answer your questions, and maybe do a video on them as well if I can. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.